Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is the Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games and a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you'd like what you see, remember to hit that like button. You want to see more? Hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Dirt Rally 2.0. It is episode 23 here in our career mode, and I have just purchased the RX2 class Ford Fiesta supercar light. So this is kind of like the class B of the supercars for the Rallycross Championship, which we're still in the rally part of our season. But that cross kart last year, I'd planned on sticking with it for a little while, but it is so acceleration heavy with a crazy light chassis that gives zero stability. And the AI somehow balances it perfectly to maximum efficiency. And meanwhile, at least with all of the assistant features turned off, it is such a fine line to get it right. And because the AI can get it right all the time, you're left with virtually zero chance of success unless you have some type of stability feature turned on to help with the stability on that one. So I will be moving on to the next class now that we own the one and only car in the supercar lights. So we've got that taken care of, and that'll unlock that next class, and we'll move into that next time out. So meanwhile, we are in the H2 rear wheel drive class. We are using the Fiat here, and coming up towards the end of the season, so we will be getting to that Rallycross season soon. But the H3 class, there are 3 cars to purchase for that one, and we are definitely not at a point where we can buy one right now. Now we have just 40,000 credits left. So there's a very good chance that we'll be sticking with the Fiat next season. And this is a car that I'm finding a bit more success with than we've had in the past rally seasons. It's been really tough, and I'm actually starting to consider I'm on the verge of turning down some of the difficulty, as I literally have everything set to max. I have no driver assists whatsoever. We are playing with the utmost difficulty. This is as tough as this game can get, and as what I've heard from other YouTubers, from commenters, this game is naturally very difficult to begin with, and then I've just made it that much tougher on myself. And if you are still watching this series and not just popping in to this episode as a one-off, and this is the first you've seen of it, I have struggled. I have really struggled at times to try to come to terms. Now, I still enjoy it in the sense that I love a good challenge, but I've got to be capable of overcoming that challenge to make it both exciting for you and make it somehow manageable for me, and ultimately not give up hope eventually. Engine, no damage, so we'll stick with it the way it is, but there is light damage to the radiator, though performance is there, so I'll save what we have. We will spend the money on the bodywork. The wheel geometry, no visible damage. The lights will replace, and just those minor fixes to the car. And we're going to leave those other ones. So we head to Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. Stage 1, 4.5 miles. Not a lot of elevation change, though there is some. Mid-afternoon. The weather is clear for this one. Now we're going to be on gravel. I've actually lost track on whether this is round 5 or round 6 of the championship. I'd like to kind of spot that. I didn't see that. Or I skipped past that in the screen as we were loading through. So let's go with, let's see, 4. There we go, running order. So H2 gets started right about here. We're the 9th one to go. 0% chance of rain. So there will be 8 others before me. There we go. Event lineup 6 of 6. Just 10 points earned this season. Certainly could be better. But at least I've earned 10 points this season. Like I said, this has been such an incredibly challenging game compared to the original Dirt Rally, which I had grown quite good at over time. Wasn't amazing, but I was certainly good. Don't like the handshake. Ooh, that is some low grip on this gravel. At least if the start has anything to say about it. Turned in pretty well though. This is the first time I've gotten flat out. Oh,
6 left. Into 6 right, extra long, tightens 3 right. 5 left and 2 right, extra long, tightens. Into 5 left long of a crest. Into 6 right. Into 4 left.
okay. I have basic stability.
And slow, 4 right.
And I don't seem to be losing the rear end. Okay. Can lose it a little bit under braking.
50.
So heavy braking will definitely cause oversteer.
Into 2 left. 30.
But I actually kind of... Oop, that was my bad. Hit that inside berm. Tried to use the advantage of the corner, and that did not work because it shot me off, and I hit the left side. It's going to create a little bit of damage. That was not bad. It was not bad at all. Like I said, the braking, yeah, there was a little bit, but that's only under heavy braking. And if I know what I'm doing for that and brake a little bit early on hairpins, that's easy to overcome, because under the medium speed or high speed corners, it was okay. It was okay. I'm tempted to just get out there and race because the car was pretty responsive, pretty stable. For once, the balance seems to be on it. So I suppose let's do it. Did I take any damage to the wheel geometry? No. Quick fix on the bodywork. I think the right rear panel might have taken, left rear panel might have taken a little crunch when we hit the sideburn there. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get to it here. New Zealand final race on the calendar this season, and it looks like I will probably still be in this car next season. I think I'd rather make some upgrades to the pit crew this year instead of moving up to a higher class. That was a little better on the grip, maybe. Hard to tell. Gotta get a feel for the start on how much RPMs to give to get the most traction. Yeah, see, the braking, like I said, can cause steering issues, but
5 left and 2 right, extra long, tightens into 5 left long of a crest. into 6 right, into 4 left,
I'm a lot heavier on the gas than I was during the
and slow, 4 right, into open head
practice.
left long, tightens,
Okay, good recovery, good
50.
recovery.
3 right, tighten small cut, into 2 left, 30,
Oh, that's that same spot again. I did the same exact thing.
150,
I went tight to that apex thinking I could squeeze that corner, and then the corner bit back at me and shoved me across. Okay, just 4 seconds down, despite a number of mistakes here early, so
left of a jump,
I can make good time here. A clean run is the most important thing by far.
50,
I need to start paying attention here to my co-driver a little bit more to make sure that that happens, especially now that I'm on terrain that I haven't been on
30, slow, 4 right long, opens of a crest,
through shakedown.
into 5 right long, into 4 left, and keep right of a crest, turn, 2 left long tightens, into 2 right, don't cut, 5 right, into 3 left,
Nearly lost the rear end there.
keep right into 6 left,
Okay,
30,
8 seconds, not bad. I'm not in last. But I'm still getting a feel for it, and I'm definitely driving conservatively right now.
50, 3 right tightens, 50, 4 left long, opens of a crest, 50, 3 left tightens, 30, 3 right, opens, 30, 3 right, and keep left into 6 right, 6 left, 2 right long opens, 30, 6 right, into 5 left, extra long, tightens 4, and cut 3 left, into 2 right, and 2 left long, into 3 right, very long, opens, 6 right of a crest,
Just about lost the rear end there, but still making good time, and I move up a spot to 7th. Not making the greatest time here. Still going to be towards the back end a little bit, but this is first stage. It's going to be tight, and I don't mind losing a few seconds as long as I can just keep a clean run. Stuff that I've really struggled to do
into 3 left long, opens of a crest,
in this Dirt Rally 2.0.
into 4 right, small cut, 30, 4 left long, into turn, 3 right long, .30, 4 right long, into 4 left, tightens 3, into 4 right, into 3 left long, over finish, 50, to stop, well done.
Okay, that was much better. Last one. I moved up a spot. I only lost a couple tenths of a second on the last
some
one.
Spare time on this road section. Let's check the car and tyres.
It was good. It was a good start. 24th. I mean, not a great time by any means, but I got more and more comfortable. Final sector was right there, competitive with the others. I am not last. I had a few mistakes in the first sector, minor stuff. I cleaned it up on the second sector, but was still slow. Third sector, I really started to get comfortable pushed it just a little bit on the fourth sector, kept it clean. So I got comfortable by the end of the first stage. So hopefully now I could turn that into something, pick up a little momentum, go on. If this race can stay dry, I might just be able to get into the points for the second time this season, and what will be the final time this season, obviously, as we are coming up here on the end of season number 3. It's a long stage here, a lot of heavy turning. This is that coast one with a lot of cliffs at the end, so it's really important to keep this one clean. And a lot of time could be gained or lost on this longer stage. 7 miles it is, 246 feet of elevation change. It's early evening, should still be sunny out.
Starts 1 right, very long, opens 30, 1 left, tightens. Good luck.
All right, here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow, that was a much better start.
Opens 30. 1 left, tightens.
There's that
30.
oversteer, under braking, heavy braking,
Left, don't cut.
but I was prepared for it, recovered from it, started my braking early enough that I was able to get through there.
50 over crest, 1 right, tightens.
Good start.
Opens.
Not an amazing start,
Turn
but I don't
unseen.
need an amazing start. I just need a clean run. I think in the past,
And 3
that
right.
curve there, I think I've hit that
Into 2
outside
left.
wall cliff face every single time, so this is already
Opens
big
into 1
improvement.
left, tightens. And turn 3 right.
I think I've overshot this corner every time as well.
4 left of a crest. Opens long, don't cut, tightens 2. Into cut, maybe 4 right.
Good run so far.
30. 3 left.
Had the car on the edge a couple times already,
Opens 30.
but without
Open
mistakes.
heavy right.
So that means I'm getting
Into
a
3
lot out of the
left.
car. Just 1.5 seconds, not even one,
Into
1.5
right.
seconds off the
Into
pace.
4 left. Very long.
Fourth of 9,
Opens 30.
right in the middle of the pack. This is good. This is very good.
3 right. Into 3 left. Into turn 2 right. Opens. Into 4 left. Opens very long. Tightens over crest. Into 3 right long. Don't cut. Opens. Into 2 left. Tightens, don't cut. Into 6 right. And 3 left, don't cut through narrow grid. Opens of a crest. Into 6 right of a crest. Into 3 left long, tightens, don't
Went a
cut.
little slower just to make sure I was prepared for that grid.
Into 6 right.
Looks like some type of cattle guard.
Into don't cut 4 left. Into 5 right. 20.
Ooh, okay,
Left.
okay.
Into
We're
slow,
up to 4th.
2 right. Very
That
long.
was green. Fastest of the 9.
Crest. Into 4 left. Slow 20.
I was recently watching the Amgen Tour of California, which is World Tour bike racing. And they were in California. If you know how the U.S. is when it comes to cattle guards, they can get pretty big. And there was a crash going over the cattle guards, and it was kind of nasty. It was a huge cattle guard that they had gone into.
Into 6
Let's
right.
get back to focusing here as I'm making really good time. Still mistake free. This is really going well for me.
Into into 2 left tightens, into 4 right, opens of a crest, into 6 left long.
Rear end started to skid out from behind me, but I like how it's easy enough to regain traction here as long as you don't overdo it too much. If it's only slightly, there's enough room for course correction. That's my first mistake. Very minor though. Whoa! Whoa! 11 seconds. And into the lead of this group of 9.
Into 1 right tightens, opens, 60 over crest, slow, 2 left, tightens.
We're going to try to go out, but we're okay.
30.
A little early on my braking, but that's okay.
Into 5 right, into 4 left, into 2 right long, opens, into 6 right of a crest.
Felt a little slow on that turn, but it really was just a slow turn. I might have lost a tenth of a second, maybe 2 tenths, but not bad. It was just a slow turn.
1 right.
Yeah, should have been more like that one.
Left. Into 1 right long, opens, into 4 left, very long, tightens, opens, don't cut.
Okay, right about there.
6 right, don't cut. Into turn 2 left long. Opens, tightens 3.
Started to open a pretty good advantage over the group.
6 left, 6 right, into 1 left tightens.
Whoa, whoa, that was close.
Into 6 right, and keep left into 1 right long. Opens, into flat left, 30, 5 right long, opens of a crest, into 4 left, into 3 right, into caution, 4 left long, tightens 3, don't cut through narrow gate.
Now the one that I want to take slowly just to make sure we're going to hit this properly.
3 left long, tightens.
Okay, we're good, we're good.
Into 5 right narrow, 2 left tightens.
Cost myself a couple tenths of a second, but I've just had enough problems with those skinny gates in the past. Here we go. We're up again. 5-second lead over Mueller.
Into 6 left over crest. Opens, keep right over 60.
So it's tight.
3 left. Into 4 right. 4 left, very long. 80. 2 right tightens. Opens. Into
Oh, braking.
left
Oh,
long.
braking. Got it. I was worried about that one. I left that braking till pretty late.
Into 1 right tightens.
Started to lose it for just a moment, but we recovered.
Opens.
Again, leaving the braking till pretty
Into 3
late.
left. Into 5 right. Into don't cut 4 left. Very long. Opens. And 5 right of a crest. Opens long of a crest through narrow grid. And keep left of a crest. Into 4 right. Into slow 2 left. Tightens, don't cut. Into 3 right of a crest, into unseen, don't cut, 1 left long tightens. Keep right of a 30, don't cut, 5 left.
Oof, that was close. Almost overshot that corner. That would have been very bad from there.
tightens. Into 2 left tightens. Into 1 right. Opens of a crest.
Very tight, very dangerous section here.
5 rights of a crest. Opens long of a crest. Slow 4 left long. Tightens 1. Tightens. Into turn 1 right tightens. Keep left of a 40. 5 right of a crest. Very long tightens. Into 4 left long. Caution tightens bad. Into 4 right long. Opens of a crest.
Leads small.
5
Oh!
tightens of a crest.
Lost the rear end a little bit. It's really only the second mistake we've had. It's been a very, very good run.
Into 3 left tightens. Into cut 6 right of a crest long. Into slow turn unseen. Open hairpin left. Don't cut. Into 6 right of a crest and jump. Slow 20. Don't cut. Open hairpin right. Opens. Keep right of a 30. Crest. 3 left long. Opens. Into 4 right long. Opens of a crest. Into 3 left. Opens of a crest and jump maybe. Over finish 60.
Woohoo! Okay. Fastest of my group. Fastest of my group. That does not mean that I won the stage.
How did the car
Just
feel
fastest
on
of my
stage?
group, but that's at
Do you want
least
to make
middle
any
of the
setup
pack.
changes at the next service?
How high will it be, though? How high will it be? 13th. Okay. 13th is good. 13th is good. Can work with that. And much bigger gaps than the last stage. So that should move us up a good little bit. Bernard, the only one out. They're disqualified. We are now 18th overall into the top 20. I can work with that. I can work with that. I can see the gaps behind are much bigger than the gaps ahead. Down to Oaks, it's already half a minute. To King, at the top of the list, only 10 seconds. So half a minute for myself is enough to get up into the top 10. We're good through 2. And yes, that comfort level is getting better and better and better. And that was good. Of my 9th on the road, I was the fastest, beating all 8 of the others. So that was a fantastic run. And that was a handful of green sectors, a handful of red. So it was mixed, but it was competitive. That was the most competitive run I've had in such a long time. And oh, that felt good. Stage 3. Looks like another long one. No, it's a short one. Bit straighter, bit flatter. 1 a.m. Okay. Nighttime here. Oh, and it's 5.5 miles, so actually it's still pretty long. This is just long sectors. Tires before I forget them. Put on the fresh mediums. Let's repair the vehicle. Radiator's good. But clutch looks like it's going to need some work here. Body work. Wow, look at that. That's how clean things have been. We've got just some light bodywork damage to fix, and that's it. And we are ready to go racing. Oh, that's nice. Can I keep it up for 2 more stages? It's nighttime. It's about to get interesting. Right, here we go.
Starts 120, 6 left, extra
All
long, tightens over crest,
10
jump
headlights
into 4 right.
working.
Good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 120 over long crest. 6 left, extra long, tightens over jump into 4 right. Slow 30, turn cut 2 right. Opens 250.
Decent start.
Flat middle of a narrow crest. 80.
I'll be in the middle of the pack now.
Cut, slow 50, turn 1 right. Opens 70. 6 right, into 6 left long, 150. 3 left long, opens over crest, into 3 right long, tightens.
Really good so far.
Into 4 left. 60. 6 right, into 5 left tightens, into 3 right tightens. 30, 5 left long.
13 seconds up. Whew. And number 1 so far. By 4.5 seconds.
Turn 3 right
Little
tightens.
mistake there though. Gotta be careful.
50. 4 left, extra long, tightens, 150.
Whoa. Starting to lose the rear end a little bit here.
Flat left. Flat right over crest.
Definitely lost some time there.
30. Flat left. Slow 6 left over crest, 30, turn 1 left. 120.
Somebody just DNF'd over there.
Unseen, 3 left long tightens. Into 5 right long, tightens 3. Into don't cut 2 left, 30 over crest. Into 3 right long, 50. Into don't cut 2 left, 30 over crest. 4 right long over crest, 30. 5 left, extra long over crest, 50. Keep right over crest, 140.
15. First by 11 seconds now from my group. And I should be in the middle of the pack now. Based on the evaluation after stage 2.
Into don't cut, 4 left. Into 4 right long, tightens, 30. Flat left, and keep right, into 6 left long, 50. 6 right, small cut, 30. 6 left long, into 6 right over crest, extra long. To slow crest, and 6 left long, tightens 1.
I'd have lost some time here. I was definitely not flat out through it.
40. 1 right long. 50. 3 right long. Into 5 left long. Tightens 2. Into 2 right long. Opens 6 long. 4 left. Into slow 4 right. And
14 seconds.
tightens.
6 seconds clear.
50.
Still at the head of the group. Whoa! 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 There goes the rear end.
Crest 30, unseen,
First time
1 right long.
all race long that I've lost that rear end. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, that was a lot of time. That was 10 seconds. That was 10 seconds. Damn it. Still doing good. Still doing good. I don't know what's coming up right now.
Into 3 right.
Gotta relax. Don't turn one mistake into multiple mistakes. That was the first time. The gravel is definitely different. It was smooth through there. Just made for less grip.
Crest and 6 right, 50. 5 left long, into unseen, 1 right tightens.
It was a high speed, albeit tight corner. It was very smooth through there, unlike the other areas, so there was just less grip. And when the rear end started to go, it just, I didn't have that small window of opportunity to save it. It just went around. But like I said, it's okay. It's one mistake. Unfortunately, though, it's one mistake that cost me a good 10 seconds.
Crest and 3 right long. Into 3 left long, tightens 1 long, tightens small cut. Into 1 right. 30, 4 left long, opens of a crest 40, 5 left and 3 right of a crest, over finish.
There we go. Fastest of my group. Fastest of my group.
Stage finished. Well done.
I'll take it. I'll take it. One mistake through one pure mistake through 3 stages. 14th fastest. Could move me up. Could move me up. We'll see. Like I said, it was fastest of my group, so I was at least ahead of everybody else in that group behind me. Somebody was stopped for a good while, but Bernard was already disqualified, so I'm a little confused by that. It might have been a different class. Had to have been a different class, so that was not an H2 that was pulled over. That's a lot of Fiats in a row. 8th through 15th. th, up 1 spot. Just outside of the points with 1 stage to go, and I'm only 2/10 of a second. 1/4 of a second behind King. And I believe top 16 get points, so 1 stage to go. I've got to beat King, among some others, but that's probably the main one that I'm going to be head-to-head with here in that last stage. And King's been near the top of the charts, and I've been gaining 4 or 5 seconds on him each time. Those last 2 stages. I think I lost that much time in stage 1. I thought it was a matter of seconds. Whew, here's the queen stage, though, of the 4. 10 miles is the longest stage we've had. Remember, stage 2 was 7. Stage 3 was 5.5, or almost 6. Here we are, 10 miles now. Starting from the coastline, heading inland. We go from lots of turns early on through the first 2 sectors. And then it's going to start to open up a little bit after that. Sector 3 a little bit at first. Sector 4 a little bit more.
30 crest and 3 left long
5
and
and
5
6
right long.
It'd be pretty high speed.
5, 4,
11 minutes.
2, 1, go. 30
That's
crest,
equivalent of
5
half
long
the time
and 5 right
of
long.
the first 3 stages.
3 right into 2 left.
Downhill, 3 right. Gotta take that slow.
Into 2 right, extra long, tightens cut, opens 6 right,
Final stage,
3 left long,
daytime, dry. I think this is the first time I've had New Zealand totally dry in three seasons.
crest 100, turn unseen, 2 left tightens, 30, 2 right long, opens 50, crest and don't cut, 1 left long, unseen,
Rear end tried to go, but unlike that previous one, I was able to
6 right long,
recover.
80. Slow, 4 left of a crest, into 1 right, tightens, don't cut.
Oof. You were saying it was
60.
into the one. Figured it was going to be a lot closer
4
than
left,
it was. It was not.
into 6 right of a crest, into 1 left, tightens. 50. Flat middle of a crest, 150. 1 right long,
5 seconds clear.
into 2 left,
Not actually clear though. I'm second at this
into
point.
3 left long,
King's
tightens
nowhere to be
2,
seen up there. Morton the only one ahead of me.
into 1 right long,
Oh, way too fast.
6,
Ooh, lucky. Okay,
into 2 left long, 30,
okay. Got some luck on my side that time. And then not lucky that time.
and
I go from a pure mistake. Whoa.
opens flat of a crest, 80,
Okay, pushing a little too hard here. Because that was basically 3 mistakes inside of about 30 seconds.
5
So
left,
gotta
extra
ease up,
long of a
and I'm
crest,
gonna listen to my co-driver for a little bit longer here because we've got some ground to
into
make up
6
now.
right, 30, small cut, 5 left of a crest, bump, 50, 6 right long, and keep left of a 50, 2 left long, tightens, into 3 right, 30, small cut, 3 left, into 5 right long, 160,
Down to 6th.
keep left of a crest, 50,
About 8 seconds in there, at least on the
right
leader.
long of a crest,
About
tightens,
10 seconds overall on that,
into
so
5 left long of a crest,
gotta be
tightens,
smart.
and 6 right, into 6 left long, tightens 4 of a crest, into slow, 1 right long, don't cut, into 2 left long, into 2 right long, into 6 left, 30, keep middle of a crest, slow 30, crest and turn 2 right, 30, back crest, and
Misread
6
where
right,
that corner was
extra
coming.
long of a crest, 30,
Didn't see the T in the road
6
until the
left,
last moment.
50,
I was thinking I still had to go a little bit left and that the corner would be right around the bend.
100,
Instead,
3
that
right long,
actually was
opens
the
and tightens,
fork in the road. Still down, but back up a spot. 5th place.
50, turn 2 left long, into 2 right long, opens of a crest, 50, crest crest, and 2 left, small cut.
So since we are in Australia and New Zealand in particular right now,
Into 6 left,
and that's 2 of the rallies,
5
quick
right,
subject here,
and 4 left long, tightens
you know,
over
for the
crest.
longest time, all America had resembling
And
those 2
crest,
nation
into
states
3 right long,
was Road Warrior
80,
and then
flat middle of a crest,
Crocodile Dundee. Not the most representative
right into narrow, 6 left
of those
long,
nations.
50,
And then, of course,
turn
of
1
late,
left, don't cut.
we had a wide opening, you know, gift of New Zealand in Lord of the Rings being filmed there. That certainly helped open the doorway. But thanks to Netflix these days,
Flat
we are
middle
getting
crest,
far more
50,
Australian and New Zealand content than ever before. That's really starting to open the door on what these nations are like.
50. 5 left long, into 6 right, extra long,
Alright, we've gained a lot of time here. We'll continue to
60,
gain time.
flat long crest, 30. Don't cut 6 right, into small cut 5 left, into 6 right of a crest, 50, narrow,
Ooh, that was
flat right
scary
of a
through
crest,
there.
50, 3 left tightens, into 2 right, into 4 left of a crest, into 5 right, into 6 left, small cut, 50, 6 left, into 6 right, extra long, tightens 3 right, into 5 left, and 2 right, extra long, tightens, into 5 left long, of a crest, into 6 right, into 4 left, and slow, 4 right, into open hairpin left long, tightens, 50, 3 right, tighten small cut, into 2 left,
I was 5th at the last check. We'll see. I think I'm gaining
right long
ground.
tightens, 150, 5 left, extra long, 60, 5 right long of a crest, opens, to keep left of a jump, into 5 right, 50, 6 left, opens of a crest, into 5 right of a jump, to crest, and 6 left, into 6 right, 30, slow, 4 right long, opens of a crest,
Whoa, whoa. Under braking, that was difficult. Still 5th. King's well behind me though. King's outside of the top 7.
and keep right of a crest, turn, 2 left long tightens,
Or is King not on my board at all?
into 2
Because they're ahead of me in the
don't
standings.
cut,
That could be.
5 right, into 3 left, keep right into 6 left, 30, 3 left long, narrow, 4 right, don't cut, 50, 3 right tightens, 50, 4 left long, opens of a crest, 50, 3 left tightens, 30, 3 right, opens, 30, 3 right, and keep left into 6 right, 6 left, 2 right long opens, 30, 6 right, into 5 left, extra long, tightens 4. And cut 3 left, into 2 right.
Drop a spot, 6th place now.
2 left long. Into 3 right, very long, opens. 6 right of a crest, into 4 left, small cut. 50. Keep right of a jump, 70. 6 left, extra long of a crest, tightens turn 4. 50. Four right long, don't cut. Into 3 left long, opens of a crest. Into 4 right, small cut. Four left long, into turn 3 right long. Four right long, into 4 left, tightens 3. Into 4 right, into 3 left long, of a finish.
There it is. Oh, whoa, almost lost the rear end. Saved it. 22 seconds down, that was a green. Still 6th though. So good run.
Stage finished.
Not a perfect run. Definitely lost 10 seconds in one place. Only down 22 seconds overall. So I was 12 seconds otherwise. So that does drop me down the order a little bit. 21st on the stage. And King is ahead of me. King in 8th. Oh, come on. 2 cars retired, though, including Mueller. So where does that put me over? Oh, 18th. 18th. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. So damn close. 18th. Really good run. Still no points. Like I said, that difficulty just, I think, an inch too hard. Just beyond grasp. I'll be looking into it starting with the next season now that I've in between seasons. So this is season 3 rally in the books. We've got Rally Cross coming up next with that car we just purchased, that Ford. We come up just short here. It's a really good run. I mean, I lost 10 seconds from one spin out the entire time. And that was the difference between points and not points. And otherwise, I was right there in the middle of the pack in a good run. I do earn 50,000 credits at least. I only spent, 5,000? So 23rd in the championship this season. Not so good. Not so good. I earned points in one race. I came close a couple times and then struggled 3 times. But overall, that's still better than where I've been. Championship completed, so I actually pick up 189,000 in credits. So that's good. Gosh, I don't know. Drop a comment below if you think I should lower the difficulty, turn on an assist or 2, do just minor changes to try to see if I can't perform a little bit better, because I'm clearly not up to the level I need to be. But career rallycross will be next on the agenda, and with good credits now, I could get myself into that H3 next time, but that's rear-wheel drive again with faster cars that I've noticed tend to be around the same times as the H2 class, which means drivers are struggling with them even more, and that's not necessarily a good thing for me. So yeah, well, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer, and remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.